Now we are going to learn about converse, inverse, contrapositive. Okay. Note, if given compound statement is conditional or other name is implication. Conditional or implication, then only converse, inverse and contrapositive occurs. So, whenever we want to find converse, inverse, contrapositive, we need a statement, conditional statement. For conjunction, it does not possible. For disjunction, it does not possible. For by implication, it does not possible. It is possible for only conditional. So, this note is very important one. If given compound statement is conditional or implication, both the same, then only converse, inverse and contrapositive occur. Now see this. Converse is what? We know that implication is P implies Q. This is a implicational statement. P implies Q. Then converse of this is Q we have to write. Q implies to P. P implies to Q. The converse is nothing but Q to P. Q implies P. Interchange of statements of conditional. Conditional, if you interchange the statements of conditional, then we will get converse. P implies Q is a conditional or by implication statement. So converse of that is Q to P. Second one, inverse. How we get inverse? We know that implication is what? P implies Q. Inverse is nothing but negation of P implies negation of Q. Same conditional statement with negation if you take, so it is called inverse. So just see P to Q. P implies Q is there. Here we are taking negation of P. Negation P implies negation of Q. Just without changing the statement, same statement with negation sign gives inverse. Now third one, contrapositive. Contrapositive. We know that implication or conditional statement is like that. P implies Q. Contrapositive statement is negation Q implies negation P. We have to interchange the statements with negation sign. Interchange of conditional statement with negation sign. So, we will get converse, inverse, contrapositive of statement, that is conditional statement. Okay, these are the now we are going to find table of this and we will take the examples of also. Now see the examples. Conditional statement. P is a statement 3 plus 5 equal to 8. Q is a statement 3 into 5 equal to 15. Now P implies Q. This is a conditional statement of these two simple statements in which we are writing first P. 3 plus 5 equal to 8. It is a true statement. This implies 3 into 3 plus 5 is 8. A true statement. Implies 3 into 5 equal to 15. Again, this is also a true statement. Now, true implies true. We will get a true statement of this condition. Now, we are going to prepare converse. Converse what? We have to interchange the conditional statement. Conditional statements P implies Q. Now we have to interchange it. We have to write Q first. P. That means Q implies P. So you have to write this statement first. 3 into 5, the last here first. 3 into 5 equal to 15. Again it is true, implies P values goes that side. 3 plus 5 equal to 8. This also true. True implies true, always true. So the results are same here. Somewhere we'll get different results also, but here for both true values are there, we are getting same. If any one of this is wrong, so we will get different two values also. We will see one more example. Suppose P implies Q. 2 plus 3 equal to 5. This is our condition. Q we have to write. Suppose we are taking a wrong example. 2 into 3 equal to 7. See, this is true. This one is false. Implication true implies false. Is that true? False. So we will get the result false. True cannot imply false. Our condition is there. True cannot imply false. When cannot means we have to write F. Now see the converse of this. Converse we will have Q implies P. So we have to write first Q value. Q is what? 2 into 3 equal to 7. This is a false statement. This implies 2 plus 3 equal to 5. This is true statement. Now for implication we have to see what? True false. Here not true false. False goes true, you will get true value. So in this case we are getting different values of converse. Conditional value true. For conditional we are getting true value. Converse also true for some statements. Both are true then. If one taken as true and false, we are getting a different one also. So on the basis of our conditions, P, Q values and their truth values, we will get different conditional as converse values also, truth values. So now we are going to find inverse. Okay. Converse is over. Now inverse. For inverse what we have to do? Inverse. Inverse is nothing but negation P implies negation Q. Same value we have to put with negation. Here negation of this we have to take. Negation of this what? P is there. 3 plus 5. Negation we have to make this statement. 3 plus 5 equal to 8. It is a true statement. Now we have to take not equal. Equal negation is not equal. So this is P. This implies negation Q. Q is what again? 3 into 5. Negation of that is not equal. When equal is there, negation of that is not equal. Now this statement says that 3 plus 5, 8. Here not equal is given, so it's false. Here 3 into 5, 15, but not equal is given. Again it is false. False implies false. In false implies false. True false is not there, that's why it is true. These statements also true. Like that we can prepare the inverse. Now contrapositive. Okay, contrapositive. Contrapositive means what? Negation Q to negation P. We have to put here. Q is what? Q is 3 into 5. 3 into 5 equal to 15. But negation we have to take means this is not equal. P 3 plus implies 3 plus 5 equal to 8. But negation means again we have to take not equal. So this statement is also false. False implies false. Yes. So again we will get the value true. Both are negations. Truth values we will get false implies false. False always implies false. A bad person implies another bad one. So we will get true. Whenever implies is there, we have to put true. Whenever not implies is there, we have to put false. So these are the conditions we can write according to the given values. Not and converse, inverse, contrapositive. Now see negation table, sign of that is this. P is only one statement. So how many possible are there? P can say true, P can say false. Okay? If P says true, negation of this is false. So we will get false. If P says false, then negation of that false is true. So these are opposite values. Again, we are taking negation of this one. Negation of this false is true. True is false. Now see that the first column is equal to the third column. This is column 1, C1, C2, C3. Column 1 is similar to this one. So we can say that P is similar to negation of negation P. P is similar to negation of negation P. Now, truth table of condition, conditional or condition, converse, inverse and contrapositive. Here, see the table. P, Q are the two simple statement. Now, conditional statement P implies Q. Converse of this is Q implies P. Inverse of this is negation P implies negation Q. Contrapositive, negation of Q implies negation of negation. This is negation of P. Okay. I forget to write there negation. So this is our condition, this is our converse, this is our inverse, this is our contrapositive. PQ, QP, negation P, negation Q, negation Q, negation P, all are in implies form. If two statements are there, so we write these here 2 times true, 2 times false for P. Alternately, we have to write here true, false, true, false. So these are the simple method to get total combinations. Both true, true, false, false, true, false, false. Now, condition is what? True cannot imply false. Other will imply. True, false? No. This implies. True, false? Yes. True, false. This not imply. That's why it is false. True, false? No. It's fail. Condition is fail. True, false. True to false. Not there. So we have to put there. True to false not there. We have to put here this. Now see this. Take Q to P. Q to P. Now put your fingers from Q. True, false not there. So it is implies. True, false not there. This also implies. True, false, yes. True to false. True to false, yes. So put false. True, false, no. Put true. Now take the negation. Here negation is not there. So we have to take negation here. Negation P. negation of q. If you take here, now you can take directly this value. So negation of p, here t is there, so we will get here false. Again false, for true false, for false we will get true, this also true. For q, negation of this is false, negation of this is true, negation of true is false, for false is true. So negation of this here. Now negation p to negation q. Negation p value we have here, negation q here. True false again we have to, true false. Negation q to negation p to q we have to go. So put your fingers, first finger on true. True false no. Then it is implies. True false no. Then also implies. True false yes, not implies, means this is false. True false no. You will get this value. Now q2. Now we have to change. q2, negation q2, negation p. True false no, implies. True false yes, not imply. True false no, implies. True false no, implies. So this way you will get the table. Now which values are same, which values are not same, you have to see here. q to this, this to this. Now see the table here. Conditional is the, put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Marking columns. Okay. Third column is similar to third column T T F F T T T T. Third is similar to 6-1, means P implies Q is similar to negation Q implies negation P. Means what? Conditional equal to contrapositive. Conditional statement is similar to contrapositive statements. Okay, and these two, converse inverse, T T F F T T. Again we can write that converse Q to P is similar to negation P2 implies to negation Q. This is called inverse, this is converse. Converse statement is similar to inverse statements. These are the things you have to remember here. Now tautologies. Tautologies means what? Definition: if the last or final results of a truth table have only truth value as true, that is T. If last or final result will be in terms of T only, then we call it as tautology. We write that column true value with letter small t also. P, suppose example we are taking here, P negation P, P or negation P. P negation P, P or negation P. Just see these results. If it is all, if the result is all T, then we can write with letter T, or here also we can write small t. If P1 statement is there, P1 person is there, he gives two type of statement, whether it is true or false. So negation of P means negation of true is false. Negation of false is true. Now we are taking disjunction. V is there. Disjunction of these two. Both are false? No. Then true. Both are false? No. Then true. So we will get these our final results of disjunction of these two. Now all contains, last column contains T. So we can say that P or negation P is equal to small t, that is tautology. These results always T. So we will call it as a tautology. This is a common example for tautology. Now contradictions. Definition. If the last column or final results have only truth value as f, then we can say that it is a contradictions. Last column should be f only, then we call that table as a, that results as a contradictions. Example, P negation P and P and Q. We are taking conjunction of P and negation P. P values are T, F. If only one person giving statements, so his statement may be true or false. Negation of P, here T is there, negation of that is false. For false, negation of that is true. Now we have to take conjunction between P and negation P. Both are true, no, then false. Both are true, no, then false. The last column, this is our results. Last column, all are F's. So it is a contradiction. Now it's a common or known value P and negation P always F. If small f represents contradiction. So these are the complete statements chapter we completed. Thank you.